Hi, this is Lynn, and welcome to another Persuasion Byte. Bite-sized tips on persuasion you can use right away. I've been thinking about the people we work with who say no to us when we ask them to do a difficult part of their job or to step up and take on a new project. And first I thought, well, there's more than one way to say no. There, of course, is the direct way where you ask somebody to do something and they say no. There are also two others. One is where you ask them to do something and they never really agree to do it. And when you circle back with them later to say, so how's it going? Or what's happening with this? They say, well, I never agreed to do that, which is another way of saying no. And then there's the third way, which is to agree to do it. And then nothing ever happens. Third way to say no. And this stuff is not just situational. And I figured out that there are really three types of people who say no to you at work. So let's dive into the first of the three. And I call her Olivia Overwhelm. So this is the person who is either temporarily or chronically overwhelmed. And how can you identify her? When you ask her to take on a new project or do some difficult aspect of her job, how she'll respond to you is, I've got so much on my plate. I don't know how I'm ever going to get that there too. I'm behind on the things I'm already doing. Isn't there anybody else in the department who is less busy than me who can handle this? And you'll also get a read on her personality. You'll be looking at somebody who's frazzled and has a hard time focusing on you because what she thinks she's doing is multitasking. So she's listening to you and she's also thinking about all the other work that she would rather be doing than talking to you and trying to get some new stuff handed off on her. And she thinks she's being productive, but you experiencing her as not paying all that much attention to you or not focusing on what it is that you're saying. She can also be a complainer. Oh, geez, nobody else around here is as busy as I am, and I get the idea that you give things to the most busy person, but really? Or she can be the martyr of, okay, well, if nobody else is going to step up to do this, I guess I'll have to find a way to make it work. She can also be not particularly social because she feels like she's too busy and doesn't have the time for it. And sometimes she won't give you lots of eye contact because she's looking down or looking someplace else because she's focused on something else besides you. This is Olivia Overwhelm. What do you do with her? And the answer is you find a place where neither one of you is going to be distracted. And you ask her about what's going on and you listen. Because you want to identify what it is that she needs in order to be able to continue to perform at the current level or actually step it up if she needs to. Which means that she may need some help with time management. Maybe she's so overwhelmed because she hasn't figured out a good way to manage her workload. And you can get her help with that. Or maybe, honest to goodness, she is as productive as she possibly can be, but she needs additional resources to help her out. And by having this conversation, number one, she realizes that she's not in this all by herself, that you really are there to help her and give her access to the things she's going to need to do her job. And then she'll be able to step up because you've given her a hand. Stay tuned for next week when we're going to be dealing with Deadweight Danny, and the week after that, we're going to be talking about untapped talent Terry. Because these are the three people who usually say no in one form or another, and you need to get them to step up. Because once you identify who they are, what their needs are, and find a way to meet those needs, you can get them to work with you because you're the most persuasive person in the room. Thanks for watching.